Facebook is in a little bit of trouble because of the fact that they are now publishing the phone numbers of its users. And what happens is, if you have ever used your smartphone to download the Facebook app, what happens is it syncs your online Facebook account with your phone, right? So Facebook automatically has access to your phone number. Now, if you go to your friends list, if you go to Edit Friends, and then you go to Contacts, you'll see all of the mobile phone numbers of all of your friends. And a lot of people didn't know that Facebook did this. Facebook didn't release any type of statement. If they did it under wraps, so most people were unaware of it. Now, all of a sudden, the truth is coming out that all these phone numbers are being published, and everyone is in a panic.
So let me understand. I'm on Facebook. Can they get my number if I sync it with my iPhone?
Absolutely.
But I didn't authorize it.
You did authorize it.
How did I authorize it?
What happens when you download an app? Prior to downloading it, there's an agreement that you have to press OK for.
Oh, right.
And the agreement says to you, you are allowing this app to access your information, blah, blah, blah. You get the picture.
Okay. So can they then access all the pictures I have on my iPhone and go, oh, too bad?
I wouldn't be surprised if they could, but they haven't done that yet. Don't give them any ideas.
Right. I mean, let alone everything else. The emails on your iPhone? What? Hey, you let us do an app that you authorized it. If you didn't read every single line of that app, it's your fault.
Now, I want to read Facebook's claim, okay, their response to all of this controversy. They're saying, rumors claiming that our phone contacts are visible to everyone on Facebook are false. That statement is completely false. They are visible. You can go look at it right now. Our contacts list, formerly called Phone Book, has existed for a long time. The phone numbers listed there were either added by your friends themselves and made visible to you, or you had previously synced your phone contacts with Facebook. Well, then why weren't you more transparent about it? If this really happened a year ago, why wasn't there something that was posted on the front page of Facebook so everyone knows, hey, your mobile phone number is now accessible to everyone on your friends list?
Yeah, and let's be clear, right? So it's not that your friends' phone numbers and your phone numbers appear to the public.
No, it's not to the public.
But if you're friends with somebody, let's say you've got, TYT viewers that are friends on your page, it's possible that they would then see your phone number and your friends' phone numbers, et cetera, when you didn't think that they could.
Yes.
Now, look, the thing is, Facebook, this is not the first time that this has happened. They're constantly oversharing and then going, whoops, oh.
They are.
We didn't know, oh, you didn't realize that we were giving your information to everybody? Oh, well,
But Facebook is in a bad place, and I'll tell you why. The reason why they're so profitable is because it's this great social networking service that's for free, right? That's why everyone can use it. That's why they have so many people on their website. Now, how do they monetize that? They monetize that by selling our personal information. Okay, so our personal information, our interests, the things that we like, the things that we do during our free time, this is all information that's compiled by Facebook and information that is sold to a third party.
Right. Now, here's the thing that Facebook, in my opinion, has never quite gotten, right? That there's a line, and they seem to cross that line all the time. So, for example, if I write on my wall that, hey, I really like Coke for whatever reason, right, which I do, and then they show a Coke ad to me or whatever it might be, I find that reasonable, okay? And I think most people find it reasonable, right? But if they go in and publish my phone number when they asked me and I said, and I didn't put a phone number there when I got onto Facebook, everybody's going to think that's over the line. Right? And you can't do it without people checking off the box. If you say to them, hey, you know what, be careful here. If you want your phone numbers for your friends to see, et cetera, check off this box. Okay, then they agreed to it. It was transparent enough. I don't see why they can't see that line, right?
Exactly.
To me, it's a little bit of too much greed there. Like, there's 100 different ways to monetize it. We get that you got to make money off of it. In fact, if I was them, I'd probably serve more ads, to be honest. I don't think there's that many ads on Facebook. Because we get it, it's a business. Nobody's naive about it, right? But if you keep violating people's sense of privacy, eventually they're going to say, well, I don't want to be here. I mean, so it doesn't really help you either. I'm just a word to the wise for Facebook. In case, hey, Zuckerberg, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to look out. Call me. Actually, now that you have my number, you can do that.
Yeah, seriously.